California's event scene generates high demand for professional beverage service, creating a lucrative market for mobile operators who can provide on-demand catering. The global market will reach a $3.9 billion valuation by 2034. Active California operators report first-year revenues from $75,000 to $150,000. High efficiency leads to 20 to 30% profit margins, allowing startups to recoup investments quickly. However, access to those margins requires an incredibly strict matrix of state laws and local ordinances. Your business will operate between two unyielding authorities: local environmental health departments and the California Department of Alcoholic Beverage Control. Failure to comply with either agency leads to immediate consequences: massive fines, license suspension, and the potential for an officer to shut down your event while guests are being served. To launch safely, every detail, from the plumbing in your part to your employee training, must align exactly with the state's specific legal standards.
This video contains affiliate links. I have a relationship with the brands in this video and earn a referral fee when you shop through the links in the description below. Before we dive into the permits, liquor licenses, and mobile bar setups, let's talk about your legal shield. You absolutely cannot start a mobile bartending business in California without a properly structured LLC. Think about it. You are serving alcohol at private events in a highly regulated state. The liability risk is massive. Most people try to launch these service businesses as a sole proprietor, and that is exactly why one overserved guest or a single accident could cost them their personal savings, their home, and their entire future. Your business must be a legitimate, separate legal entity to protect your personal wealth from the high-risk nature of the hospitality industry. That's where Busy comes in. Busy is the absolute best formation service for high-liability industries like this, handling your entire California LLC setup for just $0 plus state fees. They manage all the heavy legal lifting for you, filing your articles of organization with the Secretary of State, providing your legally required registered agent, and securing your EIN, which you'll need immediately to apply for your business bank accounts and any local permits. Establishing this legal separation is non-negotiable if you want to operate safely and build a scalable brand. I've linked my full, in-depth review of Busy in the description, so you can see exactly why they are the top choice for new founders. Make sure to use my link down below to get your mobile bartending business registered right through Busy today, which will also unlock exclusive discounts and perks.
Your most significant hurdle is the ABC's stance on selling alcohol without a fixed, physical venue. This chart shows the entry point, the dry hire model. You provide equipment, staff, and mixers, while the client purchases the alcohol directly. But under this model, you are prohibited from acting as a purchasing agent. You cannot offer a concierge service to buy the liquor. Taking any reimbursement for alcohol, even if billed as a delivery fee, risks severe charges for the unlicensed sale of alcoholic beverages. The alternative is the wet hire model, offering an all-inclusive package where you sell alcohol directly. But the barrier is high. You must already hold a permanent brick-and-mortar liquor license, plus a caterer's permit. For most independent operators, the dry hire model is the only path to market that doesn't involve the multi-year expense of owning a physical restaurant. Beyond the business model, you must address personnel compliance under Assembly Bill 1221. Anyone you hire to check IDs, pour drinks, or manage staff must pass an ABC-approved Responsible Beverage Service, or RBS, certification. The state enforces a 60-day window. Every server and manager must complete the training and pass the official exam within 2 months of being hired. Because your staff handle unpackaged items like ice and fruit garnishes, they also require California Food Handler cards, which must be obtained within 30 days. At least one person in your organization must hold a Certified Food Protection Manager certificate to oversee these food safety protocols. Your hardware must also pass inspection. Your cart is classified as a compact mobile food operation, requiring a rigorous health department plan check. This diagram shows the required internal plumbing: a 5-gallon potable water tank, a waste tank 15% larger, a mechanical pump, and enclosed inlets. Storing the cart at home is prohibited. You must use an approved commercial commissary for parking and cleaning. Every single drink you serve involves compliance with both the state's alcohol laws and the retail food code. To protect your personal assets in this high-liability industry, forming an LLC is a standard requirement for most operators. You must also register for a seller's permit from the California Department of Tax and Fee Administration. Even under the dry hire model, you are required to collect state sales tax on tangible goods, including ice, mixers, and glassware rentals. Then there is the state's uncompromising requirement for workers' compensation insurance. If you hire even one part-time employee, you must carry this policy. It covers the specific risks of the job, from heavy lifting to slip and fall accidents in wet bar environments. Failure to carry this insurance can result in fines up to $100,000 and immediate stop work orders from the state labor commissioner. You will also need to maintain general liability and liquor liability insurance to protect against alcohol-related lawsuits and property damage. These combined setup and insurance costs establish a high financial floor, requiring you to secure significant liquidity just to stay compliant with state mandates. Identifying your target market is essential for covering these overhead costs. In California, the wedding industry is the most lucrative application. Weddings represent 34.2%. This is the fastest growing segment, offering predictable, recurring revenue through holiday parties and product launches. The rising zero-proof trend accounts for 28.4% of the market. Serving non-alcoholic cocktails allows you to bypass the specific risks and costs of liquor liability. The clear advantage here is that the dry hire model allows for entry into a high-margin market with 20 to 30% returns, provided you can secure bookings through visual platforms like Pinterest. The trade-off is a heavy administrative burden. There is no room for error regarding licensing, and your overhead, from commissary rent to insurance, will eat into your initial profits. Long-term success requires targeting premium, high-paying niches that can absorb the baseline costs of remaining legal in California. Starting a mobile bar in California is a professional food and beverage operation with significant profit potential, but it requires strict adherence to state law. This business is well-suited for operators who have the upfront capital to fund custom plumbing, commercial commissary fees, and comprehensive liability insurance. You must be prepared to operate strictly within the dry hire framework as a service provider for high-end events. If your goal is to buy and sell alcohol directly from a trailer without owning a physical brick-and-mortar bar, the current licensing structure does not support that business model. Attempting to bypass dry hire rules or operate without a physical license for wet hire will result in your business being shut down. However, for those who build their operation on the specific legal requirements of the ABC and the Retail Food Code, the experiential event market offers strong returns. Starting a California mobile bar is a professional food and beverage operation with significant profit potential, but it requires strict adherence to state law. This business is well-suited for operators who have the upfront capital to fund custom plumbing, commercial commissary fees, and comprehensive liability insurance. You must be prepared to operate strictly within the dry hire framework as a service provider for high-end events. If your goal is to buy and sell alcohol directly from a trailer without a physical brick-and-mortar bar, California's licensing structure won't support that model. Attempting to bypass dry hire rules or operate without a physical license for wet hire will result in your business being shut down. However, for those who build their operation on the specific legal requirements of the ABC and the Retail Food Code, the experiential event market offers strong returns.